Hey, what's up? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, maybe you're checking out this website right here called Survey File. Okay, it says earn cash online with Survey File, right? Earn up to $4 per answer. Let's see whether this is legit or whether this is, not a really legitimate site. Okay. Anytime you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below, and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I have reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's check out Survey File to find out whether this is the good or the ugly. Can you really make money with Survey File? Okay. Now, Survey File, if you look at it, it says it's a online survey website. You can earn up to $4 per answer. This seems like a typo because usually it would be a certain amount of money per survey, right? But if it's per answer, it doesn't seem realistic, because if a survey has 20 questions and you answer 20 times, is 4 times 20. The math here doesn't make sense. Okay, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different websites. A lot of them are survey websites. I've seen legit ones, not legit ones. This one seems like a bit of a red flag. So this right here is a red flag. We'll come back to this in a second. Okay. Another thing I want to mention is the domain. I know it sounds a bit weird, but again, I've been doing this for a long time. I've reviewed so many different websites. Anytime it's dot, like XYZ, it sounds weird. It should be .com or .net or .co or something, or .io. .xyz, it sounds like they wanted to spend as little money as possible because you can get this for like 20 cents, right? So again, a red flag right here. I know it sounds weird, okay, but I'm gonna continue and you're gonna see that this may not be what it looks like, okay? So I'm gonna log in, all right? Now I'm logged in, okay, and it said earlier, right, $4 per answer. Now if I go here and I have a look at the surveys right on the dashboard, nothing shouts out $4 per answer. It's actually up to 50 cents per survey, 30 cents per survey, 30 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, which sounds a little bit more accurate, because if you go to some legitimate websites, and I'm going to show you one in a second, all right, usually they pay between 10 cents and $1 per survey. Okay, now let's click on one of these. I'm going to click on start a survey, and let's see if I can actually start a survey or not, right? So it says click steps below for done complete survey. So first of all, the English is very poor. Okay, now it doesn't mean that if a website has poor English that it's bad. It's just that for a make money online website, it should be professional enough for them to double check these things. Look at this. Hello users, you must be stay for minimum 1 minute on last page, otherwise your payment will reduce by team. Terrible English, right? So again, this is a red flag. I know it sounds weird, but if the English on a website, a professional website, isn't good, that's a red flag. And I've done this for so long again, right? And usually I'm right when it comes to things like this, right? Because it's like they don't even care about taking the time to double check the English, okay? So the other weird thing is that on legitimate survey websites, they will never show a whole bunch of ads. You see all this stuff right here? These are all ads, all right? These are all. So I'm going to click on now complete survey, all right? And you're going to see that they're just going to show me a whole bunch of ads instead of taking me straight to the survey. That's what a legitimate survey website would do. See, these are all ads right here, right? So this is weird. I mean, for the user experience is really terrible. Now I'm trying to go through it. I'm trying to find the survey, but it's weird. Now I've got to, how do I even get to the survey, right? It's all just a whole bunch of ads. So I scroll all the way down. I'm going to click on next post. I don't want this, right? So it's another ad. You can see right there. And they're just not allowing me to actually get to the survey. So what's actually going on here? Well, it seems like this website is doing smoke and mirrors, right? They're saying it's a survey website, but actually they're just monetizing it from showing you ads. All right, that's how they make their money. But they're not really a survey company. Right, I'll show you a real survey company in a second, okay? So it just keeps going, and it doesn't allow me to actually access the survey. This is a massive, massive red flag. Look, I'm just going all the way through, okay? So I'm not going to waste my time here. I'm going to close this. So I'm unable to fill out a survey to even make money, right? Now let's go to the withdrawal section. This is where it's really telling. You go to the withdrawal section. It says that your balance is, $5. Add payment request anytime or any date when the wallet has $399 or more for me to withdraw. Okay. Now, on a legitimate survey website, usually the withdrawal threshold is $5. All right. This one is $399. Well, why is that? Because they don't want you to be able to withdraw. If they put it too low and you try and withdraw, they're not going to be able to pay out any money. So this is a massive, massive red flag. If I am only making 50 cents on average per survey, how long would it take me to make $399? Let's say $399 divided by 50 cents. I would have to fill out 798 surveys to make $399. How long is it going to take me to fill out 798 surveys if they're even real? It's going to take me months and months and months and months, maybe years, okay? So too many red flags. I just don't think that this is a legitimate money-making opportunity. So for that reason, it doesn't have my stamp of approval. I think that, look, if you're here to, you're interested in making money by filling out surveys, there's some, other much better websites that you can check out. One of them is called Free Cash. I reviewed this recently. Okay, they've got a lot of surveys that you can fill out. Check this out, right? So head over to freecash.com. They've got a lot of different surveys right here. They range between 20 cents and $1 or $2 per survey. This is an actual legitimate website that will pay out. Okay, so just be careful. Not everything online is real, like they try and make it look. So just be careful when you're online trying to make some money. Okay, now if this is the first time that you're on my channel, I've reviewed hundreds of different strategies to make money online. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Out of all the good ones that I've tested, there was one strategy that allowed me to fully replace my 9-to-5 income. I actually make 5 times what I used to in my old corporate job. I think this is great for beginners. If you would like to check out that strategy and you can, use it 100% from home as long as you have an internet connection and a computer, just check the link below. I've got a step-by-step masterclass where I documented my entire process if you want to check that out, okay? I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoyed this review of survey file right here. Again, be careful of this website, and I will see you on the next video review.